Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I was just doing a video about H. pylori, and it kind of got my mind thinking about some things that are for after surgery. So leading up to surgery, you're supposed to be cutting out caffeine, anything white bread, white sugar, white potatoes, anything like that, but specifically the white sugar and carbonation. So what made me think about it is because when you have H. pylori, you can get ulcers in your stomach. Well, after weight loss surgery, when you have the gastric sleeve, caffeine can cause ulcers in your stomach too. So because I had H. pylori, I am more prone to possibly getting ulcers. So I have to be super careful with, how much caffeine intake I have after weight loss surgery. So I just wanted to go over a quick little thing really quick for why those three things are pretty dangerous for you. So we're going to start with caffeine. Caffeine, like I said, it can it's a little more aggressive for me because I've had H. pylori, but for anybody who does not have H. pylori, it's not as aggressive, but there's still that chance that it could cause ulcers in your stomach, like in the lining and everything, which is not good. You do not, when you have weight loss surgery, you want to keep a happy digestive system, a happy belly, no angry tummies or anything like that. Sugar is really bad. It can actually make you stop losing weight through weight loss surgery. So think of weight loss surgery as this thing that's like a staircase. So when it goes over, this is a plateau. When it goes down, you're losing weight. Over a plateau, down, you're losing weight. And so on and so on and so on until you get to about where you're supposed to be at. And then it kind of just tapers off and you stay, then you're in the maintain level. So what sugar does is it elongates those plateaus. So instead of it being plateau, weight loss, so it makes the weight loss, the down, a lot shorter and the plateaus longer. So you end up hitting your maintenance level faster than what you really should be. So in a way it makes you, so if you're my goal weight on my chart is to be between 130 and 140. So instead of that, if I was to eat a lot of sugar, I may hit between 150 and 160 and not be able to lose anymore and be on that maintain level because of how elongated the plateaus were because of the sugar. So that's why sugar is bad, because you want to keep those plateaus as short as possible and the weight loss as this down as long as possible. So that way you can get down to where you need to be before you plateau out to that maintenance level for the rest, of your time during because once you get to the point of that maintenance level, you really can't lose anymore. So you want to get as much out of this surgery as you possibly can. If that doesn't really make sense, you can private email me and I can make you a diagram of what I'm talking about and we can kind of go over it. And carbonated drinks. Sorry, you guys. Carbonation. Your stomach is going from a stomach like this to they're shrinking it down to a little tiny 1 ounce stomach, a little tiny stomach. So your body's used to having that carbonation. Well, carbonation is nothing but bubbles. So it's bubbling up in a stomach this big, so it's not causing you any pain. When your stomach is this big and you're drinking that carbonated soda, it's still going to bubble up the way it does in a stomach this big, except it's not got so much room. So it is going to cause you so much pain that you'll probably never want to drink a soda again. Now, am I saying that from the moment you have weight loss surgery until the moment you pass away, you can never put your lips on another carbonated drink again? Absolutely not, because that is crazy. It is crazy to think that you will never sip another carbonated drink ever again. It's just unreal. But within reason. So I definitely would not recommend having a carbonated drink within the first year of surgery. I would give it a year to 18 months before I have any carbonated drinks at all. After that, you may be able to take a few sips of some carbonated soda or carbonated water, or you know, any kind of carbonated drink. As the time goes on, you'll be able to sip a little bit more and a little bit more. I don't think you should ever try to drink a 12-ounce can ever again. That's just, I think it's too much. A 12-ounce can is a little too much for your 4-ounce stomach, because even at 2 years at past surgery, your stomach is only going to expand to a little 4-ounce stomach, about this big. 4-ounce, 12-ounce. And while it's in there, it's expanding and bubbling and everything else. That little 12-ounce soda feels like a 20-ounce in your little stomach and everything when it's a stomach this big. So imagine what it would feel like in a little 4-ounce stomach. I mean, you do not want to do anything that's going to cause you too much pain and essentially be extremely bad for your stomach and cause an angry tummy, because we don't want angry tummies with weight loss surgery. So those are all the kind of reasons why caffeine, white sugar, and carbonation are big no-nos after surgery. It's definitely something to really, really think about and put a lot of thought into before you decide to go on with surgery, because those are really big things that can really hinder your, you know, your body, not just the weight loss or what is done to your stomach, but some of those things can hinder your body. Like the carbonation especially scares me, like to think that it would expand and be bubbly in a tiny little stomach. Like, it's kind of scary. So it's definitely something you want to think about. If you have any comments, concerns, or questions, please leave them down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and also ring that alarm bell. There's an option there to pick sometimes or always. If you always want to be notified when I post, then make sure you're clicking always. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great night. Bye, guys.